The night it happened, I was supposed to be celebrating. Not that there was much to celebrate. My name is Elias Rowan, and that day marked my 38th birthday. No party, no friends, just me and my daughter. Lena was 8, too young to fully understand why life had become so quiet, but old enough to feel it. "Are we still going out?" she asked, standing in the doorway with her small jacket already on. I looked at her, smiled, even though it didn't quite reach my eyes. "Yeah," I said. "We are." It wasn't much. Just dinner at a small place near the edge of the settlement. But it mattered. To her. And that was enough. We lived on the outer rim of a colony world called Hespera 9. Not exactly the kind of place people dreamed of, but it was quiet, safe enough. After her mother died, it was all I could manage. "Come on," I said, grabbing my keys. "Let's go." We stepped outside into the cool evening air. The twin moons were already visible, casting a pale glow over the settlement. "Happy birthday, Dad," Lena said softly as we walked. I paused. "Thanks, kid." She slipped her hand into mine, and for a moment, things felt almost normal. The road to the diner ran along the outskirts, where the colony thinned into open terrain. We didn't get far. The signal came first. A flicker on my wrist comm. Emergency frequency. I frowned. "Hold on," I said, stopping. "What is it?" Lena asked. "Probably nothing," I replied. But I checked it anyway. Distress signal. Close. Too close. "Stay here," I said. "I'm coming with you," she said immediately. "No," I said firmly. "Stay by the vehicle." She didn't argue. She never did. I followed the signal off the road, into the rocky terrain beyond. The ground was uneven, shadows stretching long in the moonlight. And then, I saw it. A small craft. Crashed. Not human. Its surface shimmered faintly, unlike any material I recognized. "Hello," I called out. No response. I moved closer, and that's when I heard it. A sound. Soft. Not mechanical. A child. I froze. Then ran. Inside the wreck, the air was thin but breathable. Panels flickered weakly. And there, 2 figures. One adult. One small. The adult was slumped against the wall, clearly injured. The child, clinging to her. Both alien, but not in the way I expected. They were different. More delicate. The child looked up at me, eyes wide. Not afraid. Just searching. "Please," the woman whispered. Her voice was faint. "We need help." I didn't hesitate. "Okay," I said. "I've got you." Getting them out was harder than I expected. The woman could barely move. The child refused to let go of her. "It's okay," I said gently. "We're going to get you somewhere safe." Lena was waiting when I returned. Her eyes widened as she saw them. "Dad," she said. "It's all right," I told her. "They need help." She nodded. No fear. Just understanding. That's who she was. We brought them home. It wasn't ideal, but there wasn't time to find somewhere else. The woman was fading fast. I did what I could. Basic treatment. Stabilization. But her biology was different. Too different. "She's not getting better," Lena said quietly. "I know," I replied. The woman's eyes opened. She looked at me. "You chose to help," she said. I shrugged. Didn't feel like much of a choice. She smiled faintly. "It always is." Her name was Eris. The child. Mira. They didn't say much at first, but they didn't have to. The bond between them was clear. Fierce. Unbreakable. Something I understood all too well. Days passed. Eris recovered slowly. Stronger than I expected, but still fragile. "You shouldn't have stayed," she said one morning. Yeah, I replied. I get that a lot. You put yourself at risk. So did you. She didn't argue. The truth came later. They weren't just travelers. They were running from something.
They will come, she said. Who?
I asked. She hesitated. Then, those who want control. Of course. There's always someone like that. I should have told them to leave. Should have helped them fix their ship and go. But I didn't. Because Lena had already grown attached to Mira. And, if I was honest,
so had I.
The attack came at night.
Fast.
Violent. Ships descended from the sky, silent and precise. They're here,
Eris said.
I grabbed what I could. We need to move, I said. No, she replied. I looked at her. What do you mean, no? I cannot run again. That's not your call anymore, I said. You've got a kid. She met my gaze. So do you. That hit.
Hard.
I made a choice. The same one I had made that night. I'm not leaving you, I said. The fight wasn't fair. It never is. But I knew the terrain, knew how to move, and I had something they didn't. A reason. Lena stayed with Mira.
Hidden.
Safe. And I went out to hold the line. I wasn't alone for long.
Eris joined me.
You should not be here, I said. Neither should you, she replied. Fair enough. They came in waves, relentless. But we held
together
until everything changed. She stepped forward, raised her hand, and the air itself responded. Energy surged. The attackers stopped, not by force, but by something else. Recognition. Stand down, one of them said. I blinked. What? Eris lowered her hand and turned to me. I did not tell you everything, she said. Yeah, I replied. I figured. She took a breath. I am not just a mother, she said. Of course she wasn't. I am their queen. I laughed. Because at this point, what else could I do? Of course you are, I said. The attackers retreated. Not defeated, but unwilling. Later, we stood outside, watching the horizon. You saved us, she said. I shook my head. We saved each other. She looked at me.
No, she said.
You chose to stand. I glanced back at the house. At Lena. At Mira. Yeah, I said. I did. Days turned into weeks. Things settled. Changed. She didn't leave. Not yet. You could stay, she said one evening. I looked at her. Here. With us, she clarified. I hesitated. Then, Lena laughed from inside. Mira with her. And I realized something. I wasn't alone anymore. Not really. Yeah, I said. I think we will. Sometimes. Life doesn't change in big, dramatic moments. Sometimes. It changes quietly. In the choices you make. The people you help. The ones you refuse to leave behind. I was a lonely father, just trying to get through another day. And then, I helped someone, and everything changed.